We're like 1.68 north, 177.4 west.
Your altitude, how far you're off the bottom? This.
So I believe that we have gone over this before, but we have a new viewer with a lot of interest in geophysical aspects of exploration, and they're currently asking if we can position the ROVs somewhat accurately. And if so, do we monitor them online in terms of their position relative to bathymetry?
I think he's busy training right now.
That's okay.
We do, yeah. We use ultra short baseline, like acoustic transponders. We send electrical signal down to Herc. It acoustically responds. That's one way to determine its location. And then along the bottom, the Herc's got four beams, sonar beams that track the bottom, and we use a Doppler shift there to determine its motion relative to the bottom, and so we kind of dead reckon. Well, once we've got good, a 4-beam tracking of the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally reset that. We match it back up again with the ultra short baseline, because it'll tend to drift.
So
But it updates much more frequently than the ultra short baseline.
are we at the ridge?
Not quite. We're almost
Okay.
there. Yep.
I just saw this little tiny ridge, and
We're
thought that
approaching.
might be it.
Well, I guess this is maybe a little local feature that.
I think it might be the
This is
top.
the ridge?
Yeah,
Think
this
it
is
is?
the top. It's just slightly
Yeah, absolutely.
off. Just by,
Offset?
yeah, not too much, only like 20 meters,
Okay.
30 meters. So my thought is to bring Argus this direction and then follow the ridge.
Yep. Let's follow the spine
Or,
of the ridge.
yeah, alternately I could just bump Argus over now, but I think we'll just do a...
So you're trying to, yeah, you want to go that way, yeah.
I'm going to go
There you go.
40 meters.
You don't need to come up at all.
40 meters at 325, and then we'll see. Bridge nav.
Yeah, there might be a little current.
One step 40 meters bearing 325. Thank you. And then once we're there,
Nice, you're coming in.
I think I'll just ride the ridge, which will be,
About north,
yeah.
north-esque.
So it looks like these are the bases of sponges, maybe, plastering the rock.
Yeah, they do look like.
Nice, doing good.
Could be coral as well.
There's a
There
coral
are some
up there
coral, yeah.
in the distance in Argus, or possibly a sponge.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks like a coral up there, yeah.
so you're again backed off a little bit. You want to get kind of down or in, more close.
So if we kind of pan left, we'll be able to see that coral up there.
Do you want to line up that coral?
Yeah.
Okay, could you bring the vehicle over to look at that white thing?
Sponge.
Sponge.
Huh.
See what you can do, lining that up for some video. And if you are confident that you're kind of steady, you can ask Ed for a zoom. Sure, just you're not on talking to anyone though.
Crinoids like that sponge.
There's a current all of a sudden. This is fun. Extra hard mode.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got in the seat, it was like, yeah, we're flat for a bit. You can go ahead and drive.
And then it got turned into a wall, and then it turned into
a wall
current.
and
Like,
current. Yeah. Trial by fire.
yeah, no kidding. Get thrown into the deep end on this one. Are we to
Good.
turn on your talk? You want me to jump back in? Sure. Call it in if you're ready. Just video zoom.
Say again?
You might need to move your mic closer.
What are we looking for?
We're looking to
Just a
zoom on that
the
thing.
Okay,
sponge.
I'm going to do a partial zoom when you're ready. Everybody okay?
In order to keep it still, you do have to actively drive it around a little bit.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it won't freeze there.
I'm just going to do a partial.
You're doing great.
Just
And you can keep driving it around while he's zoomed, and so you can bring the vehicle a little closer, and Ed will adjust the focus as you approach or move around.
And I'll keep it in the frame. You ready? Nope.
You can, it'll keep it
You
in
kind of want
frame.
it center frame, but don't worry about the lasers,
Yeah.
because I'll be off of them if we zoom enough. I'm just going to bring it a little closer now.
Closer to it.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
and
going to do a little zoom here.
It makes it really hard for
And-
you when you're far away, so it makes your job a lot easier to get closer.
Because the more I zoom, it's going to make your movements look more drastic.
Look real bouncy, so.
So
Yeah.
I'm full wide again.
And take some time to remember the up is down and down is up. Yeah. It's like a plane where if you pull towards you, you come up. But if you've never flown a plane, that doesn't help very much.
Is it the same way as the PTZ controller? No, it's inverted.
Yeah, this one's away from you is up. It's the only thing in
Oh.
anywhere that is that.
Yeah.
So the current has been pulling you away from it. You'll need to drive towards it. I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
And then in order to stay still, that means you need to be pushing forward on your right hand just a little bit, like whatever that little bit is. Maybe it's 50%, maybe it's 20. But in order to stay in one spot, you got to actually keep actively driving it forward. This is a good view as long as you keep coming down in towards it. Sorry, I'll line you up on Argus a little better. Just keep fighting your way over there.
And
It
actually,
is a pretty good current. You can see an
Yeah.
Argus view. It's,
if you go down, you might get yourself out of that current a little bit.
yeah, it might hide behind the wall, so down and forward. Another thing is the laterals are the weakest thrusters on the vehicle. So right now you're trying to lateral against it. Something else that might help is spinning around this way and coming in that way. Yeah,
You can get
yeah.
closer to that if you want.
There you go, nice. It's not intuitive, nope.
It's kind of like the first
No.
time you drive. It's like you just see your parents moving the steering wheel all the time. You're like, how hard could that be?
Yeah,
And you sit over there, you're like, ooh,
what all these pedals do.
yeah, this thing's jumpy.
Learn to drive stick shift, just like
Yeah.
jumping off the line and stuff. Yeah.
Stalling on a hill with the school bus behind you,
On a hill with a school bus. Yeah.
full of all your friends.
They're all laughing at you. You're like,
Oh,
ah.
man. Been there.
All right, well, let's move up the spine.
All right.
Okay. Copy that. We're going to keep going up this ridge. So I'm not looking the direction we're going now. I'm looking to the side.
Hi.
So you want to keep going this way in Argus view. Contrary to what I told you I was doing earlier.
It's just like you're hiking, right? We're just going to stay on top of this ridge, not fall off to either side.
Yeah. Hike the ridge.
This will be a gnarly hike.
Would be a gnarly hike, yeah. Big scramble with
Yeah.
steep drop-offs on either side. Like,
Scree.
I hiked
Apparently
on
is
a
a British
moraine
word.
and
what's that?
I hiked on a moraine in Baker.
Oh,
Mount
yeah?
Baker. It was like that. One side was just sheer drop off. The other was also pretty sheer, but green.
Wait, Mount Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it get rained on? You always get rained on Baker.
I think there was
I've only skied there, and I got rained
Oh,
on.
man. I've been up there where it's just beautiful. And 20 minutes before we pack everything up, it rains. It's pretty. Just make sure your garage is empty so you can set all your stuff up to dry out when you get home. Argus getting pulled around a little bit. That's surprising.
Argus is what?
Getting a little bouncy on you, even
Yeah.
though it seems flat and calm out there.
Oh, let's go take a look. Is that a sponge? Yeah, it's just a sponge.
Not a
all
current,
right.
12 knots of wind.
That sponge almost looked like the ones we saw like 2 days ago.
All
with
right, there
Yep.
you go.
Skeleton doesn't like.
Skeleton of a bamboo.
Whenever you want. Totally up to you.
getting currenty.
There'll be more times for this, hopefully. Less currenty, rocky craziness.
Oh, how about to the left?
Yeah.
Is that, it's just a patch of sand, I think.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
we had it in view for a second. It was just a patch of sand.
Sure looks lava-y.
Yeah.
There's a nice big bamboo down there.
So we have a viewer that's wondering about the origin of this seamount. We covered it during the beginning of the watch, but all of this structure is of volcanic origin.
All right, you ready to keep going?
Yeah.
015 maybe? So Argus is heading.
Looks like it
No,
might be sweeping up to the left, eh?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I think due north again would be fine. 'Cause it is kind of curly
You
queuing.
think- okay, yeah. Bridge now. 1 step 30 meters, bearing north.
While waiting on the ship, you think you can line up a coral zoom?
Thanks.
Yeah, just get it centered up and just for practice. Yeah, your up down on that is the same as up down on Argus, where if you pull towards you, you come up. So you can think of it similar to the winch
yeah.
control, maybe.
Oh, that's cool. What is that? Fish?
Yeah, looks interesting. Like it's
Drive forward a bit more.
shining or something.
Yeah. That'll help.
There you go. So yeah, if you do all your verticals and all your horizontals at the same time, it ends up going real slow. So what you could do is right now is just stop vertically and just drive forward. Because you're already up high enough, so you just go forward. Did that flicker?
Yep, but that was when I did this. But I've been getting flickers. I'll take a peek on the NG real quick, just for yucks.
On the NG?
Yeah, with your fibers.
-9, -11.
Okay, we're good.
So it flickered here at the same time as it flickered there?
Yep.
Huh.
But I didn't get an error on the Cinedeck, and it would alert. This does flicker. It's an output of here. Let me just switch over to watching the camera.
Huh.
And we'll see if that, this should not flicker, but I think we just did have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what happened. Once
Can you get closer?
that move we put in was fine, but then the current has taken Argus that way.
Yeah.
That's why we've been falling off this ridge. I was like, I
Absolutely.
thought I placed it pretty well, but.
Yeah, that's great.
That's pretty
for
good,
where you
yeah.
are.
It's really good, really stable too. So when you're ready, you can call for a zoom. And it doesn't need to be perfect, it
Yeah,
just needs to be good
that's
enough.
fine where you
Yeah.
are right now.
It's good.
Yeah, coming in. And if you need it wider, you just let me know and I'll jump out of here. That's a partial.
Looking at a bamboo coral.
Nice job.
See that
Quite
black
stable.
band at the bottom?
Several corals in the background.
You really see that current coming though.
Yeah. Yeah, come in just a little bit more, mainly so you get a feel for it.
So which
Yeah,
way is
awesome
the
job.
ship going now? Is it due north?
It's going north, but I think we might need to,
Northeast, maybe?
It's not going to come
yeah,
all
because
the way
of how
wide,
much we're
so you
getting
see
pushed
where you
off
are.
by the current.
Yeah.
See, it feels like you're really tight, but you're not.
And it seems like
We're still waiting on the ship, so you can keep doing this one or find
Is-
something else or whatever.
that side of the ridge looks to be more productive.
What's that
or,
side?
Or the side we're facing.
The side we're facing.
The currenty side.
The side that Herc is facing.
Well,
the currenty side, yep.
Then we can, yeah, we can keep going up this way.
The east side of the ridge.
Bridge nav. Let's add one more step.
I'm going to look at this real quick.
Nice job.
So call another north one in, but if Argus still keeps trending west, then we're going to have to compensate for that.
Switch it back.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's going to still keep curly queuing or not.
Right.
It did a little bit, but not a lot. You can see Herc's track actually. A little bit of curly
Well,
queue action.
Yeah.
So we have a friend at home that's currently wondering, how do you become an Argus pilot? And the conversation, all the dialogue that you've been hearing for the last few minutes, it's actually Trevor, our Hercules pilot, training one of our interns, Avery, which is currently an Argus pilot during this expedition. So if you're currently a student, you can go to our website and right on the top you'll find a link that will take you to the application form to become one of our ROV engineering interns. So one of the ways that you can actually come on board the Nautilus and learn all those skills is by becoming one
Alright,
of
wanna
our
go down a little
interns
bit?
during the exploration season.
Just following the ridge, yeah.
Now there are not only ROV engineering opportunities, but you can also come in as a science intern. So Gina, which is our data logger during this watch, is also an intern. It's a very hands-on and involved process.
All right, that's the end of your leash here ahead of me now.
When we finished our watch at midnight last night, Gina was headed to the lab, I think, to work on some of her schoolwork. So, the classes have already started at Hilo?
Yeah. My professors have been really lenient though, which is awesome. So it's definitely doable if you're still in school to come out here. It's a great experience and good skills to put on a resume.
The instructors at the college that Nick goes to were jealous that he got to come out here and they did not. So I think he gets the same kind of leniency.
Oh yeah,
it's a unique experience.
So we got a Ritagorgia on the left. I'm not sure what's in the distance there. It looks pretty thick.
Yeah. I think
Bridge
today is first day of class for Mike Hannaford too. Might have been yesterday. He's starting his master's. And just completed his bachelor's.
I've gone to sea while I was at school too. I missed the last month of one of my 3rd or 4th year terms or something.
Huh.
To go on that was my 2nd cruise ever. It was with the University of Laval, an icebreaker in the Canadian Arctic.
Wow.
And my professors were all really good about it.
That's awesome.
I was
So you're a little low now.
Master's degree at University of Delaware, and I came out here as an intern.
So yeah, as Argus catches up, let's take a look at that one there, and then we'll, if we pivot right, there's a couple other big ones up on this.
All right. We're at the end of our leash right now, but we'll look at that white one in just a minute.
Yeah, can we pivot right in the meantime and take a look? There's a few two up there that we want to visit.
Yeah, we'll visit them when we get some more leash.
Yep.
The white one looks like a sponge, the one on the left, right?
I think so.
Yeah. The first ever bamboo sponge.
Sure. That's fine. I think you can probably go line up that white one down on the left now. Just about off screen, yeah. So it's easiest to look at things on the slope instead of looking down on them. So you're going to need to come around this way and kind of approach it from that angle.
Yeah, so our internship opportunity applications are open until January 24th, 2020.
Yeah, try to drive this way and around.
And for the next expedition season, we
and watch on this side, you'll see your shadows
that will
coming
cover
together. That'll mean
students
you're about to hit the bottom.
from
So
the
you got
United
about
States
a foot or
and
two,
Canada.
3.
However, for those interested international students, just keep coming back every year because depending on the type of funding that we receive, we might be able to widen or broaden the pool of applicants that we can consider.
You're heading around. Exactly. And then kind of slide over there.
Crab over. Swim like a blue crab.
Yeah, that's the motion right there. Good job.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now you probably head straight for it.
That eastern blue crab is, the scientific name is beautiful swimmer. And they are. They don't look like much when they're in a bushel basket, but when they're in the water, they really move nice.
Yeah, it's really cool to watch them.
Okay, you can get a little closer and a little farther down, and then when you're ready, you can ask for a zoom.
Not that I'm missing Maryland crab cakes too much.
Just keep driving forward, too.
Somebody I was out here with, I have to think of who it was. Is it you that has a house in Ocean City? Or had a place?
Yeah, those are the right movements. Keep going down, keep going forward.
Not me. Man.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
My family used to a vacation in Ocean City, New Jersey, which is much
Yeah.
quieter.
No, that's what I was talking about, that
Sleepy.
Ocean
Okay,
City,
and when you're ready, you can ask for a zoom,
dry town.
but you're not talking to anyone.
Sure. I'm just going to keep it in frame, so if you move around, I'll zoom out to keep it in there. And as you get in the center of the frame, I'll zoom in just a little bit more.
Nice job. So one of the tells that you're backing away is it's starting to get a little darker. The light changes. So that's a sign that you can keep driving forward towards it again.
If it's going to feel like you're really close because I've got you zoomed in.
Yeah,
But
you won't hit it. You're still
just
quite
for
far off on bubble cam
reference,
too.
I'm going to zoom all the way out real quick. That's how far away you are. So when I zoom in, it's going to feel like you're about to bump it, but you're really not.
Yeah, so if you go down and forward again, then you'll line it up again.
And I'll come in with you.
It's an instinct most pilots have when they first started to learn to do this, is to, when you're zoomed in, is to back away. So you end up having to break that instinct.
So I'm zoomed now, there's full wide. And if you just kind of keep that distance.
Nice.
And coming in again. I'm just holding that zoom.
Do you ever feel like you have to toggle back and forth between, like, I don't know, I feel like I have to toggle all the time.
Yeah, you're always doing tiny little micro movements all the
Yeah.
time, like a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit left, right,
Full
up, down,
wide.
all the time.
It's got to be tiring for 4 hours.
Yeah, it definitely is strain on the wrist. The next thing they wanted to see was kind of up that way. So if you tune your heading a little bit to starboard and
Yeah,
head
we'll
up the
head
slope.
on up. How's the current over here? About the same?
It looks about the same from the particulates.
Yeah, maybe slightly better, but just seeing him in Argus view there, just at the very top of frame.
There you go.
Those guys.
Yeah.
It might be another sponge.
One of the biggest
On the
tricks for
left.
getting steady zooms is approaching them slowly. I'm still guilty of that. I kind of rush over there and try to stop, and then all the water's still moving and pushes me around, so nice and slow to approach and then slow to
It's a really
Get
nice
there.
coral up there too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Am I
Yeah, well-
supposed to be asking for a zoom? Or?
Yeah, you were in control of the zoom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can you zoom?
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
coming in
you.
now. I'm going to come in a little bit more than I did on the last one.
If Ed zoomed on his own without knowing when it's okay for you, then it gets really disorienting and you can crash into stuff and whatever. So
Feels like you're backing away a little bit
Oh, okay, yeah.
to drive
yeah,
forward.
that's the natural tendency when you're
So
learning.
you're floating pretty high
Yeah,
up.
so
So
you
you
wanna
drive down.
Probably down, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
And I'm going to come all the way out to
Perfect.
show you where you are.
That looks like a neat sea star on the top right side.
Yeah.
One of the tricks to use to see if you're backing away is once you're zoomed in and you kind of have less perspective, you can even look up in bubble cam and watch your forward back with that. It takes some getting used to, but one of the other tools in the drawer.
That sea star is cool.
So I think that's a hemicorallium that we have sampled, I believe.
The pink one?
These are, yeah, precious corals.
Right on. What do you think, Emma? We'll do one more quick zoom on this and then we'll move along?
Yeah.
Okay.
The pink one or,
Yeah, the pink one.
okay.
The other's a sponge, right?
Yeah.
That's a good altitude.
Yeah, this looks really good. If you can hold it there, then you can tell Ed to come on in.
Hey, Ed, could
Yeah.
you? Yeah, thank you.
So
I'm
see
gonna
bubble cam, you're
snap
backing away.
all the way in real quick.
That's your tell. That's good. You're holding
Look
position.
at all those opioids.
Still backing away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm full zoom.
So when you're done, you can say Ed to come full wide.
Okay, yeah, Ed, can you come full wide,
Yep,
please?
you bet.
Thank you.
And we'll
Great. Now we'll move along.
continue up the spine.
Nice job.
Yay.
If we've
now
got
we
the
can,
leash.
switch, right?
If you want, yeah. Sure.
Good job.
I expected flatlands, and then instead I got
Yeah,
current
yeah.
and
Got a current, a
slopes.
spiny ridge.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown's
For
kite.
it.
You,
Baptism
Hi,
by
Maddie.
fire.
Thanks for watching us. We
Maddie,
have Maddie, our former SCF from
Maddie.
NA110.
we have, hold on, Maddie, Gina here is our ocean science intern. She's our data logger, and she has a keen interest in a career as a science writer. And I was going to send an email connecting you guys so you can spew some of your
Yeah.
famous words of wisdom.
That'd be awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Maddie.
And Gina and Maddie is the SCF who was on previously, who writes for IFL Science and has a
Awesome.
great writing career and young professional.
Ah,
Yeah, I'd love to hear
Sorry.
any tips or anything via email. That'd be great. Thank you.
Maddie, I retold the story of our week later rendezvous, and some people thought that was funny.
Oh yeah, where was that at? Her hotel. She got
Yeah.
hosed on the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded unpleasant.
What happened there?
She thought she had lodging in Samoa, American Samoa,
It was
wherever we were.
a flight mishap,
Yeah.
Oh,
flight,
no.
Yeah.
but we happened to. I didn't have cell service or anything, but we happened to be in the same place at the same time, so we hung out for a day. It was fun.
Cool. Can we go this way?
Yeah. Let's see this.
Yeah, what do we got up there?
What's Argus's heading is 90.
So
I want to
we'd-
bump over to it because the current
Yeah.
kept pushing us off.
cool.
Another
Um,
big
045
sponge.
maybe?
Yeah, 4.5 for about where Herc is now. So I'll do 30 meters. 0.45.
Perfect. Sounds
Bridge
good.
nav.
Nice to see these big, healthy sponges.
One step 30 meters bearing 045. Thank you.
They've all been covered with crinoids so far. What's on the left there? Is that a
On the left. Oh, I see the
Chrysogorgia?
little fluffy.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
it.
You get a zoom there?
You betcha.
So Gina, we have some insights from Maddie. She says that the best tip is to just follow your gut and just do the dang thing.
Okay, Ed, go ahead, zoom.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll give you her email at the end of the watch. She just sent it over.
Yeah, I have it too.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you guys would cross in San Francisco because I think Maddie might try and come down to the boat.
Nice.
Be nice to see her again.
I think this is what we sampled earlier.
Plus tiki bars.
It's a big one, though.
Yeah, it is big and poofy. Some associates. Okay, come wide,
Yeah.
please.
Wide
Thanks.
eye.
Good zoom.
So we got a little local max here.
Yeah.
Local Maxwell.
Huh.
Fish. Big fish.
All right.
What's that down there? Oh, sand.
We got fish.
It's probably going to take a while for you to feel that move.
What?
What? In this economy?
What are you telling me?
Actually, we're getting shallower, so it's not so bad.
I hope so.
So we're expecting to be in the water for about 7 more hours.
Yep. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be recovering in about 6. Sorry.
Okay.
Sponge.
I don't care. I'm just looking at stuff.
This is really weighed down by crinoids,
Roger.
but it's another hemicoralia, pretty sure.
Can you please zoomulate?
Zoomulating. Partial. How many crinoids?
Heavy.
12.
Yeah, I got about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, got it.
Count the little ones, there's
Oh,
more.
yeah.
I've doubled our
Our rate?
interrogation rate. Now we're just flying
That's great.
off the interrogation rate
Oh, there's a
scale.
lot down there we didn't count.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What
They
do you
don't
thi-
count.
What do you think, a step north
right,
after
coming
this? Yeah, because we're
Uh,
90 and that ridge looks in Argus to be going that way. We're moving 45 onto it and then 90, or north. I think I'm gonna do north.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't care what you want.
I don't know if Maddie's still listening or not, but
More
there was some
bamboos.
topic after she left that we looked up. Something about a shark. I forget what the topic was. And the article that we referenced, we realized she had written.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found it by
Samantha
accident.
looked it
now.
up, but I forget what the topic was. Scary
Can
as
we
sharks.
add a step 30 meters bearing north? Thank you.
Can you zoom in on this ugly thing?
No.
Brain.
Brain. Sea brain.
Sea brain.
You know there's no nerve endings in the brain? Not that brain, but your brain.
Yeah, you can poke around on it. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Which is why they keep you awake for brain surgery.
Well, they wake you up after.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't it while they're poking around in there, they...
Yeah, but you go under general for them to gain access and
Sure.
the leathery cover of the brain.
Right.
And then if they're trying to go after a tumor or something, they will wake you up, show you a series of slides, electrically stimulate areas of the brain because tumors look just like regular brain,
Oh, okay.
and make sure they've identified an area of the brain that doesn't affect speech or recognition or
That's
any of
so
that,
wild.
depending on where they're working.
What amazing technology that is.
I edited a video for some neurosurgeons about that, and just by happenstance, the patient case study we did, the patient was a neurosurgical nurse. So that's what she did for a living, was assist in those types of surgeries.
Cool.
And she ended up developing a condition that required that same surgery.
Wow. I mean, not
Mhm.
cool that she developed a condition,
Right,
but
right. But
interesting coincidence.
We go take a look at that long bamboo.
Long bamboo.
It's always fun. Let's make Ed's eyes bleed here. With the zoom up the stalk. It's a long one. Oh, I wonder how healthy this one is. Guess it's a
Okay, go ahead and zoom there, please.
nice yellow crinoid.
We'll do an eye bleed. Is that okay, Ed? I know it's your last hour.
yep.
You got Chrysogorgia in the background, a little crabby down there.
think the Krabby's rocking some sponge on its back.
Yeah. There's the Dipsy Doodle.
Dipsy Doodle.
And what's on the end of it?
Another Dipsy.
Crinoid. 2.
Everyone's reaction.
Crinoid! Yeah!
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, wasn't ready.
So you had Hemicoralia, bamboo coral, Chrysogorgia, lots of sponges, a lot of life on this seamount. Another sponge on the left, I think.
I think that sponge is going to be almost impossible to image. Maybe from the side.
That's the same challenge that Avery was facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been here before, I swear.
I think I can do another.
I think north looks super.
Bridge nav.
It's almost going to be end on.
One more step north.
Yeah, it is.
Thank
Might
you.
tip up just for some more action. Okay, Ed, you can zoom. See ya.
Oh, this one's really cool.
Catching that current.
Love it.
I really like those brittle stars that bail out.
Yeah, what's up? Is it the noise, you think?
I don't know. It's got to be something to do with the
The
ROV.
frequency? They think something's coming to prey on them?
Maybe. Let me get a little closer here.
Or maybe it's
Just like, save yourself.
Get more of them
I'm
off.
still partial.
That's-
changing
yeah.
currents.
That's the 5th one there. It's falling off now.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. There it goes.
I bet the sponge likes it. I bet the sponge loves that. We got more flow through them now. Cleaning them off.
It's like, thanks, ROV.
ROVs are good for sponge
Man,
health.
they're all just
All right.
jumping
Thanks.
ship.
That's
Squat
like the
off
shape of a
to-
mitt.
It is.
What's on the top here?
So Christopher Ma
never mind.
from the
Oh.
Kino blog has a guess as to what we saw before. You remember that sea star with the little bulge on the bottom?
Yeah.
So they think it's a very swollen hyposterine sea star. Evoplosoma.
Hey, Christopher.
So he thinks that it was actually
Chrysogorgia
feeding.
blob?
It's just a stomach
Wabagorgia?
that's
Wow.
swollen and trying to engulf.
You zoom in,
prey.
please, Ed?
Coming in. If there is one person in the world I would send that image to find out what it
It'd be
is,
Chris.
it is Christopher Ma.
Yeah, one of our great viewers took a snapshot of the image right away and sent it his way. So I've been waiting for the update on Twitter for a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's very good at responding to requests.
Thank you so much.
And as I understand,
There's a mushroom
he
coral
has a
up
desk
there.
full of
Oh, yeah.
samples as well.
That was quite a stomach on that sea star. Yes.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Yeah.
I've got a magic 8-ball focus on this thing.
Nice.
All signs point to yes, but I can't be sure.
That's all we can ever ask for. Okay, thanks.
Bridge nav. Let's do one more step. Yes, one more step north. Thank you. Although, let's see. 4, 5. Yeah.
I'm looking north now. Ooh. I'm not looking north anymore.
I think if Argus is 45.
There's north.
Yeah,
What do we got?
north will be roughly.
Yeah,
what
that looks good.
That is so good.
Yeah.
And the ship is moving.
Yep.
It's doing something.
It was moving.
Nice looking rock over here.
So if viewers are just tuning in, this seamount that we're exploring was never mapped, never explored.
Ooh, what's that?
And we're finding quite a bit of sponge and
Go get it.
coral
What's what?
communities here.
Go
on this
get it.
ridge.
We're gonna come up on it.
I hope so.
Oh, I just had disregard.
Ready, Ed?
Yep. Just
Crinoid. That's nice.
It's asking for a high five.
Beautiful.
Just wonder if these are glass sponges.
So these deep water corals, how shallow can you find them? Like how shallow could you find a Iridigorgia or something?
bamboo.
I don't know.
Like would you find it at 200 meters? 20?
I'd say 500, but I'm not sure about two.
Okay.
This latest paper on the capstone campaign, that NOAA's campaign from 2015 to 2017 that began the exploration of the Pacific Remote Islands Marine National Monument, has some figures produced by Steve Oskovich that show the depth range of a wide variety of these deep water corals. It's pretty informative figures.
I think I saw that on the transit down actually. I think he showed that. And I can't remember what the
he would have.
It was really interesting seeing like the different ones are in very specific ranges. I'd forgotten about that.
Bridge nav. One more step north.
So someone at home is wondering if we've seen any shellfish so far in this location. I believe that earlier during the dive we saw some snails.
There was, one snail on a coral that we saw.
They were fairly small, so it could be that we're just not seeing them with the ROV at the distance that we're navigating.
It's a dandelion.
Let's find out.
I'm guessing sponge.
Yeah, probably. You can zoom in, please.
Roger.
Sponge.
Sponge. Sponges.
Spongus minimus. I like this. It looks like a lava tube on the lasers now. Really cool. There's a big lava tube here, or an old campfire.
Yeah, they collapsed.
Yeah.
Pillow, I guess.
Collapsed pillow.
Yeah.
I think we're still good with north
Sure.
bridge nav.
Why there are so many sponges.
One step north.
I am searching around here, and oh my gosh, I'm getting an education.
Sponge education?
Yeah,
Are you soaking it all in?
I'm not soaking it in. It's
It's just flowing right through them.
Right. Not retaining any of it.
it is absorbing though.
Oh, yeah.
Filter feeding.
Yeah, so that's yet another one. Two more of these. I'd like to know what kind of sponge these are.
Considering that we're seeing more things on the port side, I guess that's where the dominant current is more than this right side.
I think it's probably hitting the everywhere on the right side and then getting focused over the ridge and going down full speed. I don't know if that's totally true, but that's what I'm seeing here. Probably not a big upslope current, just
right.
yeah.
Or as they say in Ukrainian, da da da.
Da da da.
Talk.
What was the thing that was written down there that you transferred over to there? What did that say?
We wrote that down. I think.
4 yoke, not unscrewing.
Yoke. Yoke.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should write down the other thing. Tape STD bio box inside the box. I didn't notice it till like, no.
Tape starboard bio box inside
Yeah.
inside box?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means
The
either.
name, the letter.
I guess I'll just write it down.
We should
Sure.
try gaff tape.
For what? For inside?
Yeah, putting the letters on the inside. So that it's a black background with silver lettering.
We have this black plastic stuff.
Yeah.
That looks, I mean,
Yeah,
not right
that
now
would
because it's all
be
munged
easy.
up, but
No, but like on starboard, that'd be easier to read.
yeah.
I mean, we all know where they are, but like data doesn't always. And then we should just go ahead and label the forward ones.
Yeah.
Golf and Hotel or whatever.
Yeah. I like Quebec Romeo. Just get them totally different. So it's not close.
Yeah.
We come across one of those, you know, big white fan sponges there. Let's sample.
White fan sponge sample eye. Hold on, Rennie. I think I see one coming up here.
Roger.
Where in the world is this going to go?
Like this one, Rennie? Or Emil?
Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the one we've been seeing. If you can, snip.
Yeah, let's do
There's
it.
a lobe there that looks easier than the rest.
Could put it in with a rock.
Isn't there a sponge
You do
already
the
in
forward
with the rock?
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Forward left.
Yeah,
Okay.
where our baseball went.
That's gonna be
Got the lingo down now.
it's gonna be fun. Come full double wide, please.
There's additional
I think
cost
we'll still
wide.
be okay regardless. As far as ship.
Looks like a pirate from here, one leg.
It is different than from the one that we sampled, right? That big wide one, I think.
Here's
I don't know.
different.
I don't know.
It's more vertical.
At least the growth habits like a little bit distinct.
So Justin, you just
Get
getting toe
some
in there and
images
then
of it.
stick lock?
Yeah, and auto head.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cozy though, so I don't know if this is gonna work.
Too tight?
Let's try this.
I thought that thing hanging off on the top right of it, not at the very top, but it's
Just-
got one tiny
shy of it.
crinoid on it.
I see what you're seeing, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of behind it. You can't really tell that from here.
Okay, this is gonna be spicy. Ready? Kaboom. Oh, not bad
I'm
actually.
alive.
Get a couple
I
shots.
can come in if you want.
Stand by. Yeah, I'm full right, so get what you can.
Yeah,
Thanks.
keep you in the shot.
We needed suspense music for this as the sea star
Da-da.
starts to actually
Da-da.
fall.
Da-da.
Dum, 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 dum.
Good on images there.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go for it. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it again. It's very fragile. I mean, what do you want from me?
Maybe a slurp. Oh, it's full, right?
There's a crinoid on this as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't have
okay.
any slurps.
Bonus.
Yeah, we'll just write it down.
No slurps.
We got floaty bits in starboard.
Roger, floaty starboard. Okay, let's do a, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, close it please.
Oh, well, it's okay. It's all right.
Is that gonna be okay to lose that part?
Yeah.
All right,
It looks like it's stuck on.
keep going.
There you go. That part's in. The other part's in. I might be
Okay,
able
stand
to
by before closing it.
Nudge that guy.
Yeah, that's the dream.
But you want to close it a bit before you nudge it?
Sample number
Yeah, go ahead, close it now.
085.
085.
And stand by there. No. Okay, close it. Okay, stop there. Oh man.
Hey.
I'm not liking this. I'm not
Hey,
liking
Rennie,
this
could you
at
zoom
all.
out and see how far we have to go to the summit?
Can you please give me bubble on 5?
Trumpet
Can you
bubble.
look at left a little bit? And then up. And zoom in there, please.
2200
And left more.
meters.
Just want it right at the tip of the jaws, right in the center.
How far was that?
2200 meters.
2 watches. So
Left more.
Plausible, but they
4.
have to be swift.
Good there, thanks.
Maybe so. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well. That won't hurt us.
Ah, it's gone.
Why didn't you have this camera on?
It's
Oh,
all
you
right,
did yours
yeah,
all
we,
the way
It
down
was
there.
bound up.
Yeah.
We do the
Sorry, Elmo, it's gone.
ceremony. Yeah, 8 o'clock's good. Yeah.
I don't know if he copied that. Emil,
Say again?
it's gone. There was no saving it.
What's gone?
That purple anemone.
That's all right. We got enough for DNA.
Yeah. Ah, man.
No, there really wasn't much we could do with that piece. So.
No, I was all bound up too. I couldn't even look at it.
Yeah.
That's lame. Oh well. Way it goes.
That's not a big loss. I was talking to Alexis about it earlier. There wouldn't be much we could do with that piece.